going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the RAD Cast. I'm Andrew DiMolanta. My friends call me Rogue Leader.
I'm Nicki DiMolanta. And everybody calls me Dimmy.
As you can see, we have some kind of crud running through the house. Excuse me.
I don't know what's happening, man. I know what's happening. It's cold and flu season, and nobody washes their fucking hands anymore because we beat COVID, apparently. So
nobody wears masks, you know. When everybody was wearing masks, nobody got sick. But sorry for the absence for the past couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
The week before last was insanely busy.
Was it?
Yeah, because I had those shoots.
Oh yeah,
it was just there was no time. We had basically no free time because I was working so much.
Yeah.
But good came out of it.
Busy daddy,
but
bringing home the bacon.
Yeah, but they agreed to a pay increase, so a rate increase, I should say.
Hell yeah!
And it's one of my biggest clients, so that's more money. More money is always a good thing.
More money,
but more problems.
Still problems.
More money, still problems. But yes, it is a client that I enjoy working with. So
yeah, that's good.
It's a good thing. So more work and more pay is, especially with this client, is always welcome.
Yeah, good problem to have. That's a good problem.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have. But then last week was just like we're all in a funk and we're just now starting to get out of it.
Yeah, it started with me and I was like, I feel like I have a tickle in my throat, but it's almost so small I'm not even sure if I'm imagining it.
Yeah.
And then I was telling you about it one morning because that's usually, I don't know if it's pretty common for everybody, but I feel like it's always in the morning when you start to feel something coming on.
That's when it's the worst.
And I woke up one morning and I had that like almost imperceptible feeling in my throat. And I'm like, am I imagining this right now? And I was telling you, and I was like, well, I don't care if I'm sick as long as like you and the kid aren't. And that morning I remember saying to you, like, you know, if she brought something home from school, she'd be feeling something first probably. So at least she's okay.
Yeah.
I'm the asshole because literally that afternoon she was like on the couch, like, I don't feel good. Low grade fever and just like super sleepy.
That was my last session.
Yeah.
And I stayed home because you know, but I did digitally, which I'd rather be in person for D&D sessions.
No,
it works with digital, but that's only
it's not the same.
If everybody is digital. If one of us is digital, it's fine. But like, I'd rather be there in person. It's not the same.
It's not the same. But
so, yeah, I stayed home.
Yeah, and ever since then, she and I have had like vague cold symptoms, cough, runny nose, and then you'd been feeling pretty good. And then all of a sudden, you just sprout a cough one day out of nowhere, and you're like, but other than that, I'm fine.
Fine, yeah.
And then yesterday, you were like, uh-oh, it's a cold now.
It's a full-blown cold, so it's...
Mild, but still definitely there. So, I don't know, we're going on like week 2 or 3, so it's really great. But it seems like every time I go online, everyone's like, I'm fucking sick too. So it's just that time of the year. It's not the most wonderful time of the year anymore. It's time for everybody to just be fucking sick all the time. Yeah. And miserable.
And we also hear like the first year of school is like
that's what I've heard
constantly
from a lot of
sick.
Yeah.
Hopefully she builds up her like antibodies and immune system.
It's good for her immune system. And you and I early on in our college careers worked at public schools in the same area. Yeah. And I remember the first year or so we worked there, we were sick all the time. Yeah. So yeah, it just comes with the territory.
So don't work around kids. It's just what we're saying. You'll get sick.
I mean,
you build up an like resistance to it.
It's not don't even get me started. People without kids are getting sick now too. So get the fuck off of my dick. Everybody's getting sick. But yes, schools are petri dishes, absolutely. Yeah. So
shut up, stupid.
Haven't used that.
I'm just saying, everybody's sick.
Yeah.
It's not just because we have a kid, so get off of me. You know? Whatever. But yeah, hopefully it'll pass because I'm getting pretty over it.
Yeah, I'm getting over being sick. I just want to feel normal.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's like such vague cold and flu cold symptoms. Yeah. That it's like, is it allergies? Or is it a cold? That fun game.
And then you also have the thing, I was like, let me test myself and see if it's COVID. So
haven't done that.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while, but
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, not really.
I haven't ran a fever and you haven't ran a fever. She ran like a 99, which is barely even a fever. But yeah.
It was only for a day.
I haven't really been too concerned about that. Yeah. But I've never had seasonal allergies in my life, so I don't
terrible.
think that's what's going on for me.
It's terrible.
You, on the other hand, seasonal allergies, ahoy, all the time, it seems. I waved a dandelion too close to you one day and you were like, no.
You don't have to share that with everybody. I'm a baby.
That was pretty funny.
It was because our daughter likes the flowers. They're pretty flowers to her, so she brought them inside.
But they're weeds.
Yeah, but they're weeds.
They're the cute flower
And they
weeds.
turn into dandelions. And then like one day I was just constantly coughing and sneezing. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah, she picked me a bunch of those little weed flowers and I put them in a little vase because I was like, oh, that's so sweet,
yeah,
baby.
so sweet, baby,
And
yeah.
I put them in the kitchen. And yeah, they turn into dandelions.
And I just like sneezing constantly. Like, what is it? This not like I took my thing and then I look over and I'm like, wait a second. It's probably those fucking dandelions that I'm sneezing and coughing so much. And then you're like, oh, dandelions make me sneeze.
Well,
Like,
I don't want to bring the flowers too close. I don't want to make you get all sneezy.
Shut up, stupid!
Dandelions make me sneeze.
I got a sensitive system.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Stud. No, I'm pretty sturdy in that
Yeah, you're
department,
pretty
I
hard,
like
but
to
like,
think.
no.
So, I mean, it would be nice if some of my sturdier genes made it into our daughter's system, and not
Hopefully.
just, the ones that give her an upset tummy and allergies all the time. Take something from me, kid.
And then your cuteness.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It's gotten better. I
Yeah, it
think.
has.
I don't know. I can't tell.
But yeah, like, what do we want? We want to talk about. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Well, okay. So you were talking about how busy you were and how that kind of like let up. So with free time,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you were asking about like what kind of shows and stuff to watch.
Yeah, because I fell behind on a couple of things. Like, there's just like so much that's out there. Because I haven't watched anything of Bad Batch at all, surprisingly. I just haven't been on top of
This is
it.
the second season.
Second season.
I haven't watched the first season.
And as of today, it's 5 episodes deep. I'll
Yikes.
probably just binge watch them all. I've been hearing pretty good things about it, but like, there's just so much stuff. Like, The Last of Us started recently.
Hard pass.
Amazing show.
I want to watch it because
Amazing.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh my god, amazing show.
But zombies, hard
Yeah,
pass.
that just recently came out. The Legend of Vox Machina. Second season just dropped. I binge watched the first entire season. It's a really great show.
Never heard of it.
It's the but it's the
I saw you watching it, but I'd never heard of it
It's the show that's
previously.
based off of the Critical Role season 1.
Oh,
Their first campaign.
isn't there a movie called Ex Machina? That's
Yeah.
what it makes me think of.
Yeah, but
I
this
thought it
is-
was something with that.
No. It has to do with it's Critical Role, The Legend of Vox Machina, and I
Cute.
binged the first entire season, and I just caught up on the third. They dropped the first 3 episodes of the second season, and I just caught up on that.
It's like the animation of their
The animation of their first campaign,
word.
and they just got to a point where I'm like, no, give me episode 4 right now, because it's like it's kind of weird watching that while following the third, because I jumped in Critical Role the third campaign, and I can't. It's so much. I might as well just catch up on the third campaign, and just watch and just be aware of the first 2 campaigns, because I just hit the point right now. I'm on episode 40 of the third campaign, and they're episode 45, so I'm almost there. I'm almost fully caught up, but I just got to a point where, spoiler, if you're not caught up on everything Critical Role, where they're bringing Laudna back from the dead, and they're now they're just sort of crossing paths with their campaign 1 characters. And I'm now just cut, and that's what Vox Machina. You're totally signed out right now. I'm gushing about my new obsession, but they're crossing paths with their campaign 1 characters, and I just now aware of them because I'm watching Vox Machina, and I'm like, oh, it's this character, that's fun, and they're all like, so it's fun, but you're just checked out right now, like, what? Ooh, dandelions.
Dandelions give me the sniffles. Not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I
yeah.
feel like everybody was pissing about Wednesday for a
I'm not
point
interested in it at all. I was
never a
not-
big Addams Family person.
Me neither.
I don't know. Maybe you can't drink at the same time as me. It'll be awkward silence.
Sorry, I
brought my
felt-
drink up first.
Trying to fend off the coffee coughs, but
Yeah,
when I didn't.
I don't know. I've
I
just
have
never
no
been
desire
a
to
big
watch it.
Addams Family person.
Mhm.
I don't know. You guys have Addams Family values.
Hey, lady.
I am a strong, independent.
I am a, what did he say? A tiger mom.
I'm a tiger mom.
Yeah.
John Mulaney reference.
Yeah.
Something that I'm interested in watching.
Mm-hmm.
That just I think came out recently.
Mm-hmm.
Was if you were ever a fan of that 70s show.
Oh yeah, that 90s show.
That 90s show
I'm interested
where
in
I
picking that
believe it's, Red and Kitty are still
Like
there and they're still themselves. And I think that it's like the original group,
Yeah,
but
it's the
they're
kids.
older. And like, is it their actual
It's supposed
kids?
to be. I think it's supposed to be their kids.
Like Donna and what's his face had a kid.
Donna and
whatever.
Eric have a kid.
Eric.
Yeah.
And then Fez is there.
He has like a hair salon or something like that.
Yeah, he was like cutting Kitty's hair or something like that. And then like Ashton Kutcher's character, I forget what his, and then
Yeah.
Mila Kunis's character, I forget. I haven't watched that show in a very long time.
Yeah.
I want to say Meg, but that's her character in Family Guy.
Yeah. I can't remember.
It's not coming to me. Schmodown's over.
Don't care anymore.
But yeah, maybe they have a kid too. I don't fucking know. But like, it's interesting because like I look on Twitter and I feel like a lot of people that I see talking about it are like,
Yeah. Don't waste your time.
And then we talked to one of our friends about it and he was like, I loved it. It was great. But he always tends to have
he has
the polar opposite opinion of what we think he's going to have or what we have or whatever.
Usually, because we always went to Star Wars events or not events, like the movie night debuts, like when the big movies came out, and like whatever opinion I had, he had the opposite of it. Like he loves midichlorians. I hate midichlorians. It's like one of those. Like,
I'm kind of on your side with that. I don't need the force to be quantifiable.
Yeah, I never liked quantifying.
It doesn't need to be tangible for
midichlorians.
me.
Yeah, and that was the whole. But he loved that stuff. Like, they can actually pinpoint what draws you to the force.
Yeah, but that's the way his mind works.
Yeah,
He's very much like data driven. And that's the way his mind works. So it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting that he's like, no, I love that 90s show. But I feel like some of the discourse I've seen on Twitter and whatever is like, meh.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna hop on. What is it, Netflix? I think I'm gonna hop on and watch a couple episodes, give it a try. And see what it's all about, because I did enjoy that 70s show.
Yeah,
it's
fun.
nice, casual background noise type of shit that that was one of the shows that I'd come home from school and like that would always be like that 70s show, The King of Queens, Friends, Seinfeld,
Scrubs,
shit like
Scrubs
that.
is more when we were in college though.
I didn't watch Scrubs until you.
Yeah.
Scrubs always annoyed me when I was younger because I was like, pick a genre. Are you going to be like sad and sappy, make me cry? Or are you going to be happy and goofy?
But you both sides of the spectrum. It'll make you laugh. Then bam, you're in tears. The next frame.
Range. I'd like to watch things to make me happy. There's enough things in the world to make me sad.
There's a lot of stuff that we used to be really like religious about that we have to catch up on. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, we got to catch up on.
Yeah, we got to catch
Archer,
up on.
we have to catch up on.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that one because I feel like they're jumping the shark.
Yeah.
But
especially after what's her name passed. That's going to be a hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be hard to recover from because she was a huge part of the show.
Oh my God. Well, I can't even think of her actual name. I can just think of Mallory.
Yeah.
But yes, rest in peace because she was a comedy icon.
Yeah.
Oh man. From Lucille Bluth to Mallory Archer.
Yeah.
That woman was a treasure. But yeah, we got to catch up on Archer.
Brooklyn was another one we have to catch up on. I feel like there's another one that we like.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Especially
there's so
with
much
like,
content.
A couple of years, a handful of years of Schmodown prep and the torture that we put ourselves through of depriving ourselves of a lot of stuff. There's endless stuff for you and me to catch up on. But as far as I don't know, like I'm not a big sit on the TV. I'm not a big sit on the couch.
Just watching it like this. This is terrible.
Why it look like that?
Yo, why it look like that?
This aspect ratio is fucked. Yeah, no, I'm not a big sit on the couch and watch TV and veg all the time kind of person. I'd rather sit on the couch with you on opposite ends of the couch and send each other TikToks and giggle. But I'm not a channel flipper. We also don't have cable, so we don't really have channels to flip through.
Yeah, I think the only reason I would want cable is for football, but I can find ways around that.
Yeah. I feel like you have more stuff that you want to catch up on than me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Willow is one I want to sit down and watch. It intrigues me because like ever since I picked up on D&D fantasy like stuff, just like I want it.
Wasn't Willow a movie?
Willow, yeah, it was a movie.
Do you think I saw it?
No. I haven't seen it in ages, but I remember liking it. But it has like fantasy written all over it. I'm so intrigued to watch it.
For me, like all of our friends that we met through the Schmodown, I don't know why they like me. because like I feel like 9 times out of 10 you're like, hey, what about this movie? I'm like, I have no fucking interest in seeing that. It looks so boring. But I'll watch Rush Hour 20 times in a row. I don't know why they like me, but maybe they don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Willow just does not look interesting to me. I don't know.
So out of all the new stuff that has come out, like what are you most interested in seeing? Like what do you?
I don't know that I have an answer.
You don't have an answer?
Like movie and TV?
Well, any content. There's just that's like one of the things I found, like especially nowadays. It's like there's so overabundance of things you can watch.
There really is.
If you're not interested in one thing, you can pick up another thing. Like I've been trying my hardest to catch up on Critical Role, just one campaign, just so I can be caught up on it.
So popular.
Yeah, Discord. That there's just like, well, when I am caught up on this, what I'm going to pick up? It's like there's a bunch of shit that I can pick up.
That's almost a problem.
Yeah,
it's almost like media overload. Like where do I even start?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Luckily for me, I am not interested in anything.
Yeah.
So
we just finished. Speaking of things that we can just catch up on and need to finish. We just finished. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim?
Loved it.
It was everything that I love about these dumb Korean K-dramas. Oh, it's so good.
You want to ask me what I want to catch up on? I gotta find another show just like that.
We do, because like that's just something that I always enjoy watching with you, because like it's like
so
when we got hooked on Secretary Kim, I remember the exact moment. Like you were just watching it and you're like, yes,
yeah,
yes, this is exactly what I wanted.
I forget what
it
that
was.
Moment
Episode
was.
2. It was one of the first episodes.
So popular.
It's Discord. I need to mute it because we're not going to Celebration.
Buy our tickets.
Yeah, please buy our tickets if you need them.
Or tell somebody to buy our tickets.
Maddie Gunner has somebody lined up for us. Hopefully.
Shout out Maddie. He's not listening.
I think he is.
Doubt it.
But
DM me, Maddie. I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, but I remember it was one of those moments where it's like the classic, like, oh, he finally confessed his feelings for her. Oh no, it was like when he says, I want to marry you. Like when they're at the very beginning,
spoiler alert.
Where he proposes to her without
episode 2.
It was like one of those moments where it's like it pauses on the what and the montage of the entire episode, then gives us a brief like synopsis of what we're like, a tease of what's the next episode, good. And you're like, yes, this is what I was looking for.
I love it because like these K-dramas, this like specific. It's like the same formula. Yeah. We've watched a couple of them now, and they are so similar.
So predictable.
That I feel like a lot of people would probably watch it and be like, we all already know what's going to happen. Yeah. This is just like the other one you watched. And it's like, yeah. And I love it.
So what?
I think the next thing we're going to do once we find the next one that is very similar to the other ones we've watched, we're going to have a drinking game. Every time this happens, every time the girl stumbles and trips and he catches her arms. Yeah, he accidentally catches her in like a romantic way and they both stare at each other.
And then the thing is, there's always a song that they always play during these moments. Yeah. Yep. What was it? You were like, you're about to take a nap on the couch one day, and I'm like, oh yeah, I think you're cold, and I pull the mic on you, and I start singing that one song that's from Secretary Kim.
You got me. You got me real good then.
Or like they help them down from the stairs and they grab their hands like.
Yeah. And there's always, the girl she's always got a friend who's like outspoken and crazy. And the guy's always got a friend who like keeps him in check and really tells him like it is because nobody else is going to do it.
Yeah, he's the only one that can talk to him.
Because the guy is usually like a CEO or like a boss or something. And she's like the secretary or the clumsy intern. Oh my God, what am I even doing here? And it's just the same formula.
Who doesn't think she's very pretty, but she is like gorgeous.
She's drop dead gorgeous, but she probably just wears glasses. She's like super pretty, but her hair's in a ponytail and she's wearing glasses. And then one day she takes him off and like puts her hair down and he's like, wait a minute, she's actually stunning. And it's like, yeah, she was the whole time. But she's clumsy. He's too busy and I don't have time
too
for
serious,
love.
Too straight laced.
Yeah, I don't have time for love and whatever. And then one thing happens one day and a fleeting touch.
He always got his
or-
hair slicked back, and
He's
he's kind of
always-
coiffed
yeah.
it. And then when they start to loosen up, his hair starts to flow more, and
Oh man,
doesn't put it back. It's
I
like,
can't get
yes,
enough of it.
give me any suggestions. I know probably none of you will probably watch these things. If you have one,
Oh man,
please, because
But-
we binge watched that. We binge watched
Business Proposal.
Business Proposal, which was newer.
yeah. But
so
there was
good.
like one moment in this last one that I was like, oh, I bet this is what's gonna happen. I forget what it was,
Mhm.
but I was like, oh, I bet that this is gonna happen in this scene. And then like 2 seconds later, it fucking happened, and we like died.
Oh, it was no, like one of those was the very last episode when the wedding happens, and the
Oh no, it was before that.
Oh, yeah.
It was another moment.
But,
But, yeah.
but there's one where you're like, why is she here? This is like the quote unquote ex girlfriend
Oh, I know what you're talking
that wants
about,
to upstage the bride because she's
You
jealous.
called that moment.
I call it, and you're like, why is she here? How did he get out? But then there's this other secretary that's so stupid clumsy. I was like, oh, I bet she's gonna spill like wine on her dress and she's gonna have to leave. 2 seconds, like 3, 2, boom, there it is.
Yeah. The jealous ex here to ruin the wedding.
Yeah.
And then, oh, somebody spills red wine on her white dress, and then she has to leave in a huff. But oh man, I can't get enough of it. So yeah, if you're asking about something I want to seek out, I want to seek out another one of those.
Yeah, another one of those
Yeah.
K dramas. I want to start maybe just looking for things of like from like the girls that because they're all over dramas. I want to start one of those.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, if it's shows from a different country, then it's always good to start with familiar faces. And let yourself wander from there. But yeah, because like I don't know, like everybody, it's interesting being a part of Twitter and being in the
space that
we're in, because it seems like a new show comes out and everybody just. That's all I can talk about.
On top of it, yeah.
All I can talk about is Wednesday. All I can talk about is Stranger Things. All I can talk about is whatever else is coming out.
Oh, what? I think I ended on season 2 of Stranger Things and just never caught up.
It doesn't really. I mean,
It's the second season was, I think, no, the third season is the one I stopped on. Or was that a third?
but then again, sometimes I can be the kind of asshole that I'll be like, looks lame. And then like I'll watch a couple episodes and be like, okay, wait.
That's The Last of Us. Last of Us right now is the hot button because it is insanely good.
I don't do zombies.
It's so good. I almost want you to get past it just because it's an amazing show. It's such like it's not a 1-for-1 remake of the game.
Well, good, because that would probably let a lot of people down.
But there's enough there. Like whatever, like there are moments straight up lifted out of the game.
Sure.
And that's enough there. But then they've added new things to it that adapts it for new viewers and for the people that have played the game. So it gives you a couple of curveballs, and it's done so well. Like,
yeah.
because I was watching episode 1 by myself in a living room, and you know exactly why I was just bawling my eyes out because of
Crying from episode 1?
from episode 1, because you know exactly why.
Somebody dies.
Yes, and you know who dies. Spoiler if you haven't watched the show or
I
played
think
the game.
I know who it is.
Yeah, you know exactly who it is.
I think so.
But I'm just bawling my eyes out because like, oh great, I got to go through this again because I've already
Balling so hard.
I've already gone through it like twice or 3 times playing the video game. Now I got to watch it play out
Like
in
with
live
real
action.
people.
Yeah, with real people, and it's just like, oh god.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Zombies have always freaked me out because, like, growing up, my brother always played like the Silent Hills
Yeah,
and the Resident Evils, and it always
Sorry,
so
Discord.
popular. And I don't know, that always freaked me out.
Yeah.
And then, of course, as older brothers do, with younger sisters, probably, because I doubt your brothers did it. But like as an older brother with a younger sister, he acted like a zombie from time to time, and it always freaked me out. And I'd be like, okay, stop, and then he wouldn't. And he would keep on acting like a zombie, and I'm like, this is scaring me.
well, for the first couple of episodes, there's very little zombies because that, like I said, that's not
They're coming though.
that just never was the focus of the game. And it's not the focus of the show.
It's a zombie apocalypse, is it not?
Yeah, it is, but it's not like I
It's
watched
not zombie centric.
Yeah, it's not zombie centric, but it's
They're there.
what the environment is. But the focus of the game and the show is the relationship between Ellie and Joel. So I think that should be enough.
I mean, I want to watch it for Pedro Pascal. I don't do
that.
zombies. I would do.
There's been
Pascal.
there's been a handful of scenes with
Not even listening to me.
what
What? Go ahead.
What'd you say?
No, go ahead. You'll see it on the watch back.
No, but I'm saying like that's not the focus of it. I think you should give it a try, if not just for Pedro, just for Daddy.
I did see a couple TikToks of him like asking what zaddy means.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. I don't know. Maybe
I think.
But I gotta watch it during the day when it's bright outside. I don't want to watch it at night when it's too close to bedtime. And then
I'll watch it as they come out, and then I'll rewatch it with you, just because I want to rewatch it.
I'll watch it. I doubt he's watching, but Nerd Chronic was like, "Yo, you should watch it and do a watch along, and I'll edit it for you." Because I'm the type to have like a blanket over my face, like I'll be the type to where if I'm watching something on my phone. And I know a jump scare is probably coming because you can just feel it in your bones. I'll like turn the volume down and watch it like this.
I'll watch it first and I'll let you know if there's any jump scares. Because
I can't do jump scares.
So far, there has been no jump scares.
But also, I just don't like zombies.
Oh my God. Like the last episode, they set up like, this is why I want to talk to somebody that's played the game and watch the movie show at the same time, because like,
not me.
They set up the clickers so well. And
clickers?
Clickers. It's the parasite had taken over their body so much that it bursts out the top of their head, so they can't see.
This isn't helping your case to have to watch this.
And like, so they have no vision, but they use clicks like bats.
They have things coming out of their eyes?
Yeah, it comes out of their head, and like their vision is gone.
The way that you're doing this, how spider-like are we talking?
Not
because another hard no for me.
No. But they use echolocation to find, and their hearing is enhanced.
All of the zombies are like this?
Not all. It's just a type of zombie. It's called
a certain type
clickers.
of virus.
Yeah, they call them clickers.
So some of the zombies are clickers, and some of them are just regular zombies.
Regular, like mindless.
Do they
zombies.
Run?
Yes.
Do they swim?
These type.
We don't know.
We haven't seen them swim, and in the game they don't swim.
They run.
They run. But yeah,
if a zombie apocalypse ever happened in IRL,
oh, we're dead. We're all dead. If COVID had taught us anything, if there was a real life zombie apocalypse, the entire world would be gone in a week.
Oh,
100%. Easily.
Because you know there'd be people out there like, you know that these are just people hired by the government to act like zombies, right? No. And then they get fucking bitten by a zombie, and then they become a zombie, and then they're like posting on Twitter like, sorry, didn't realize it. Send your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, if the zombie apocalypse happened like right now, and if it was like, if COVID taught us anything, we must just like, all right,
done as a society.
We're done as a
society.
society.
I other countries probably would get their shit together. America?
Oh no,
zombie apocalypse? Gone.
We'd be ground zero.
Absolutely gone. Yeah. COVID taught us that we would not make it.
Yeah.
Wipe us off the face of the planet, which might be for the better. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, we wouldn't make it out of that.
Yeah.
Not one bit. If I could charter a jet to go somewhere else, oh boy, I wouldn't do well.
No, none of us would.
That's why I can't do like Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah. No, but they set the clickers up so well, because like they're like, you can tell like there's something that should be feared, and it was the setup and payoff for it. It was just so good. I want to watch this with you just because it's such an amazing show. It's such a good show. Please.
Maybe for Pedro. Maybe
for Daddy.
Maybe for Zaddy. Speaking of, does a Mandalorian make?
Yeah, it's
soon?
March.
March.
This March.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another thing that we're gonna have to see. It's shows like that I'm like, I have to keep up with it. But like Bad Batch it's different because I haven't watched a single episode of season 2 yet. I'll probably do that. I'll probably just binge watch it this weekend. Armega.
That's that one, right?
Yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, no. I would have to watch the whole first season to catch up on that.
It's good. It's fine.
Do you need to watch Clone Wars to understand Bad Batch?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
they show up. I can't remember. Did they show up in Clone Wars?
Bad Batch. Bad bitch.
They show up in, I think, Clone Wars, and then they spin off a whole show off of them. So
the Bad Batch shows up in Clone Wars?
Yeah, I think season 7 they show up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice. Good for them.
Yeah, they're it's a pretty good show. But if I'm ranking the animated shows, it would go Rebels, Clone Wars, Resistance, and Bad Batch. No, Bad Batch isn't Resistance. Resistance is so short.
The clones age faster.
Yes.
Otherwise, it would take a lifetime to grow, right?
Yeah.
So why is Armega still a child?
She's different. Oh. So from what I gather, it's not something that like they inject them with it and they just rapidly age. It's something they have to continually do to them to make them age faster.
Oh, it's not like a one shot?
Yeah, I think it's while you're at the facility, they accelerate.
Take your acceleration vitamins.
Yeah, exactly. So then when they go off and they stop doing it to them, then they stop rapidly.
Oh, because isn't that why? No.
Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rex. That's why Rex is still alive.
because the acceleration was stopped.
Yeah.
And that's why he ended up in return
Yes.
at the bunker, supposedly.
Yeah.
Cute.
Well,
Good for him.
you're thinking about Nick Sant. That's confirmed.
People thought it was Rex.
Yeah, but it's not him. But he was at the Battle of Endor, but that's not the person you think it is. So yeah,
You don't fucking know that.
I do because
Who are you, Dave Filoni?
I do. I had to know this shit to win this thing.
Shut up! I knew it too. Get off of my butt. Wow.
Shut up, stupid!
I knew that stuff too. Yeah, but a lot of it's fallen out of my head. I can tell.
Yeah, no,
because I
there's-
was trying to think of something the other day, and I'm like, oh, I can't even think of this one Jedi's name.
I just yesterday canceled our subscription to Quizlet.
Oh no! How are we
No,
gonna?
we
have
still have all of it. It's just we can't add to it.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, how are we gonna have our like year reunion
Yeah.
of quizzing each other?
If
A drinking quiz.
if anything, I'll redo it. But like, I actually am gonna need it soon.
For Quizlet? For Quizlet?
Yeah, for a couple things, but I can't say why on air. But I'll tell you off air.
Do I already know?
No, you don't know.
Is the Schmodown starting back up?
No, it's something. I just can't. I can't say anything just yet. I'll tell you off air.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, but it was weird. It's like, oh, and it's still no. I removed it from my I removed it from my home screen.
Me too.
Yeah,
I must have been like
later tennis.
tennis. I don't know if I uninstalled it or if I just took it off of my home screen, but yeah, it's not there no more.
Yeah, it's not there. I have no need for it now.
We used to be there, like front and center. Every time I opened my phone, it was like, "Do you want to study?" I went, "Not really,
Not really.
But yeah,
Are we gonna do that year anniversary thing?
I think it'd be fun.
Get PJ and PLD on it? And on it?
Maybe. Allison, hey,
Oh.
texting me, hey baby. Wait, what were we saying? Oh, the quizzing each other after a year. I think so. We also need to do my ranking of the movies.
If we can do that, maybe we do that next episode.
Well,
Or do you want a special one-off video? Do you want to do that?
why not both .jpeg? I don't know, because weren't we gonna like make that a bit more
In
like
depth?
we were gonna have like,
Yeah, I think you will make it a special one-off video.
sure, why not?
Yeah.
There's no rules here. No rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse. No rules.
Outback Steakhouse, no rules, just right.
Outback out. How do
Yeah, Outback Steakhouse. That's the one thing I'm afraid of because like my group, my party doesn't do voices, and I want to get into like a party that does voices
I only got a couple of voices
because like
for you.
because I made a barbarian character for no reason. I already like started to think of a voice for him.
Well, maybe if you start, they'll get into it.
Who?
The other players. Maybe if you start
No.
like the voice thing.
I already know they won't.
Yeah.
They're very like battle. They're more into like the battle based, not so much character development. And I want to get into a party that's more into like character development and story.
Paging
building.
Sean Sullivan.
Sully.
could
I
see
just
him
want to
doing
play.
that. I could see him doing
I
that.
just want to play Sully.
Maybe Joel will do it. They're not watching.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I always wanted to like get you on and have you do your southern twang from one of your
My Facebook mom voice.
or that one too.
Well, that's basically the same
what it
voice.
is. Like
Well, that same voice is like, Jason.
Yeah.
Little did I know when we started dating 10 years ago that you'd still be standing here in front of me, my best friend, on this, the day of our wedding. Mason jars everywhere. Distressed French decor everywhere.
if you were to make a character, what type of character would you want to be? Like a mage, a barbarian, rogue?
Is a mage the one that's the magic?
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. I usually find
Druid.
myself in, I don't even know what that means. I
Yeah.
usually find myself in the more supportive roles. I usually like the Healy type roles.
Yeah, just like the healer.
Unless it's Overwatch, then I'm tanking your ass. But I usually find myself in the
In the
in the
support.
Healy support positions because I know me. I know my limits. We play Counter-Strike. We play Apex or whatever
Yeah.
the other one is.
Yeah. Oh, Realm Royale.
Realm.
That was a good game until they ruined it.
There's another one, but I know my place. I know my role. I know that when we're playing with the guys, I'll be the first one out so that they can shoot me so you know where they are. I know how I function. I save on my buys so that I can give you guys stuff later. You know? I know my role.
Every once in a while, we'll jump on Counter-Strike just to play one
I'm
game.
a supportive role. I'm here to help you shine.
Yeah, I think you would be the healer, like the mage healer.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
Maybe.
Getting on a session.
It just takes so long.
Paging Sean Sullivan.
That's my problem. I don't know that I could sit there and do that for 3 hours.
It's a lot of fun.
I feel like I'd get antsy.
It's so much fun. At least I find it really fun.
I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, I need to do stuff. I like the other day I found myself walking around the house looking for something to do because I was like, I don't know why I just can't sit right now. I gotta feel like I should be doing something. I should be cleaning something and doing something. So I don't know if I could do 3 hours.
4 hours our sessions.
Fuck that.
2.
That's a half a work day.
Two hours.
Half a work day.
Do a 2 hour one-off session just to hook you.
Lord help me.
Roll for initiative.
Can somebody give me a constitution check?
That's actually a thing.
I know. Thank you. I paid attention a little bit.
Yeah. Anyways. Anything else before we get out of here?
No, but I do feel like there's a lot more TV shows that everybody pisses about that we just haven't. That I can't remember. There's just too much shit out there.
There's just so much shit to watch. I think we just stay in our lane.
And also, I kind of wish that there was like well, I guess there are trailers for TV shows, huh?
Yeah, there are.
I kind of wish that they would make like episodes for TV shows that's like a half an episode, but put all the highlights in there and let us see if it could hook me. So I don't have to sit there and watch 2 or 3 episodes.
Just to get hooked.
Because I feel like a lot of this shit, I'm like, I don't care.
I just want you to watch.
Stranger Things, I don't fucking care.
I just want you to watch Last of Us with us. There's been very few shows that the 2 episodes have just been like.
If you'll watch them with all the lights on,
yeah,
and then we can follow it up with puppy videos, or something.
Sure. The second
mind.
episode was shorter than the first episode was like an hour and a half. The second episode was like,
oh my god,
was like 50 minutes.
That's a long show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think all the shows are going to be like that. It's just the second episode was shorter than the first.
We'll see.
Let's do it, please.
Maybe.
It's such a good show.
No promises. You can watch them first. Screen all the zombie parts.
Yeah.
And be like, don't
There
look
have not
here.
been any jump scares.
I still don't like zombies, but maybe you can watch it and scrub it and be like, okay, maybe just look away.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't it Mandalorian when there were the big white spiders? And you were like, maybe don't watch this part.
Yeah.
And then I didn't, and it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in those scenes. All I know is I didn't need to watch.
That was
them.
one of the episodes like you don't really have that. Nothing really happened.
It wasn't just a lot of white spiders and frog eggs.
Just a lot of spiders. He gets saved by Dave Filoni.
Made a cameo?
Yeah.
Didn't know
He
that.
was one of the pilots that saves him.
Good for him. Why not? Give that guy something to do. He's probably bored all the time. Right?
Too busy making Star Wars.
What does that guy even do?
Oh man.
Maybe I'll watch it. Who knows?
We'll get like 4 episodes deep and I'll screen everything and then I'll rewatch them.
Because that's what happened with Game of Thrones. I was like, this
Yeah.
looks lame. And then you and
Yeah.
your friend and your brother
Yeah.
like forced me to sit down and watch it. And like 2 or 3 episodes in, I was like,
Yeah.
all right, what happens next?
That's another the House of Dragons. No desire to watch it.
I have zero.
Absolutely no desire to watch it.
that.
Rings of Power.
Even
I've
less desire.
been itching to watch it, but I've been hearing mixed things about it. It's like I'll get to it when I get to it. But like, yeah, there's just so much shit that I want to watch. It's just I have no time to watch it.
I don't know. I'm bad at TV and movies.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Oh, and things that we refuse to watch.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm waiting for Avatar to come out on streaming because I'm not going to go to the theater to watch it. Even though it already passed $2 billion. Good for you. But yeah, I'm going to wait for it to come out on streaming to watch it.
And you can watch that by yourself.
Yeah. Pause it for intermissions. I'm so behind on Marvel movies. Like, have not watched the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
I haven't watched any Doctor Strange movie. What was the second one?
Black Panther.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Wakanda Forever. Have not watched it. Heard great things about it.
Barely watched the first one.
Haven't watched it. Maybe it's, I don't know.
I'm way behind on Marvel.
So like Marvel movie, like even on the shows too. We watched like the first 2 episodes of Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Never picked it back up.
Forgot about that.
We actually finished She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was fun. Have not picked up Moon Knight, even though
I know,
Yeah.
and I love Oscar Isaac.
maybe this one will start soon.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I don't know.
There's just so much shit.
I'm like the worst person to be like, recommend me something because I'm probably gonna be like, I'm good.
I'll get to it.
We'll see.
Yeah. I think we'll go on and wrap up here.
Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
What time is it?
It's past lunchtime. And shut up! Anyway, so Nicki Dimolata, where can they find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Rogue Leader Drew. If you're listening to us on audio form, please follow the feed and rate us.
And if you're watching on YouTube's, like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon in the lower right-hand corner to see we do things on the YouTube.
Probably your Star Wars ranking stuff. And I also have been uploading my TikTok videos to YouTube Shorts, so follow us to get updates on that too.
Sure.
Last couple of videos been bombing, but whatever.
Social media, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Anyways, thank you for joining us on this episode of the RAD Cast. We'll see you guys next time.